Welcome to GoodKnit Kisses, Techniques and Tutorials. Hi, I'm Kristen. We're teaching techniques and tutorials at GoodKnit Kisses to help keep you in stitches. Today's clip is from a longer video, a longer tutorial that is a pattern. We are going to shorten it down for you today, so click on the link in the description below if you'd like more information or that full video tutorial. All right, let's begin.
Okay, so first you want to determine what size you want your cushion to be. Now, of course, you can just jump right in and make this 16-inch, but it won't make it if your stitches are too tight or too loose. Now, this is according to the gauge that they got. So this is important when you come to measured items. Let's say you measure across the width of your seat and you determine, oh, I need this 18 inches. Well, what you need to do is make yourself a swatch. And this tutorial is going to show you how to make the swatch, and then you can cast on a greater number and make exactly the size that you need. And I'm going to give you all the tools, so listen up and get your pencil ready to write it on your sheet. Be sure and print out a sheet to the side and make notes. Okay, so I'm just working off of this iPad here, but on the side I have written notes to refer to. Okay, so this says right here, the measurement is 16 inches or 40 and a half centimeters. So if you're going by centimeters, I'm just going to refer to inches in this tutorial. So you'll have to make that conversion for yourself. The gauge is 14 stitches, which is across, and we're going to ignore this rows section here. So 14 stitches in a 4-inch area. So you would take 14 divided by 4 to find out how many stitches in 1 inch that you get. I happen to get, when I take 14 divided by 4, I get 3.5 stitches. So there's 3.5 stitches per inch, and if you take 3.5 times the 16 inches that we want, you get the 55 stitches that they want you to cast on. Now, if you want 18, then you would say 3.5 times and change this to 18, and then this number would become 63, and if you had a 20-inch, the number would become 70, and so on and so forth. But what if you measure yours and it's a different number? Well, then you would take whatever number you get in that 4-inch period and take that number divided by 4 inches, and then you've got your stitches per inch, and then you would multiply it times the width that you want. That's it. And that just tells you, that determines how many stitches you're going to start with. Now, for our cast on, I'll show you what we're going to do. You can cast on the same stitches that I've done here, and it will allow you hopefully to get about the same size that I have. I'm able to measure a 4-inch area here, and I've got this little hard gauge measurement tool here, and it's got it all along the side. And so I'm going to measure across 4 inches and show you. Now, I happen to get exactly what they have, but yours may be off a little bit. To get this size, we cast it on, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, I have 17 stitches. I need an odd number of stitches to get this stitch pattern. This is the seed stitch pattern. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to look at my stitches, and let's zoom in so you can really see this. Okay, so I have a V, okay, this sticking like a V here, this V of the stitch here, okay, and then I have a purl bump next to it. That's in the same row. A row goes across, so we're just going to measure the one row across. So we have a V and then the purl, a V and then the purl, a V and the purl. So you can put this nice straight piece across here and you can tell where that V starts. So I'm going to start it right at that line here, and I'm going to go looking across and I'm going to count. So every time my purl bump appears, that's number 2. So we can count by 2s. Let's say 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. And look at that. We completed that 14th one right at that 4. This line right here is actually where the 4 ends. So I've got 14 stitches across here, but yours might be 12 or it might be 16 across. And then you know the math from a few minutes earlier. So we're going to keep going and cast on. I just want you to know that's how you determine your size.
Thanks for joining me on GoodKnit Kisses Technique Tutorials. Be sure to subscribe and also comment down below and tell me what techniques and stitches that you would like to see. Have a great day and happy knit and crochet.